everyone, it's Mindy Rosser from MindyZone.com, and today I'm talking about what it's like to hire a marketer and what they actually do. Now, you may have wondered if you need a marketer for your brand, your company, even your personality brand, if you're trying to build your own personal brand. It can be very challenging to know what a marketer actually does on a day-to-day basis and if you should hire one. I am a marketing consultant. That's what I do. That's what I love. That's what I'm passionate about. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what my day-to-day life is like and what kind of tasks I personally do and what other marketers do. So say you're looking for a social media strategy. That is something that a marketer can do. You want to look for somebody that has an expertise in social media, because a lot of people do not understand the medium in depth. So that's something to look for. Look for their experience. Look at their personal social media profiles. That's not always a telltale sign, because sometimes they are so immersed in the brands that they work with that they don't have time to pay attention to their own social channels, even though they should. I know I've been trying to get better at that again. So that's one thing you want to look for. Maybe you're looking for community management. And what a community manager does is do the social posting and interact with the community online. So they go onto your Facebook page, onto your Twitter profile, onto Google+, LinkedIn, Instagram, all of those wonderful channels, Pinterest, especially if you're in retail. And they interact with your community. They should be specialists at whatever channels they are marketing for you. So make sure to ask them about what they specialize in. Another thing you may want to look for in a marketer is analytics, and that is measuring how you're doing and where you can improve. This is something that I personally usually bring on another analytics consultant, because I am much more community oriented than numbers oriented. Most people in marketing are not both. Even though they may tell you they are both, it's because they want your business. And they are usually geared towards the people aspect, and that's like the social media side, the strategy side, or the numbers aspect. That would be the analytics side. Another thing a marketer can do is set up all your strategies. This is something that I specialize in because I love strategy. I love laying out the framework. I like executing it too, but laying out the framework is my personal favorite part. So these would be things like your overall marketing strategy. It's really, really important that you don't just do a little bit of everything. It's important that you know where you're going, that somebody can help you get an outside perspective on what you actually need for your brand, because every brand is different. There are some marketing basics that apply to all brands and companies. For instance, if you are in retail, you don't want to do the same thing that a personal brand would be doing. You would want to invest in Pinterest. You'd probably want to be on Etsy and Instagram, things that are very visual with images. And a personal brand might do better with a very heavy Twitter presence and doing tweet chats and specializing in LinkedIn and connecting with other people in a B2B sense or people-to-people, P2P sense. I used a lot of marketing jargon there, yes. Another thing that a marketer can do is set up an editorial calendar. I also like to do content marketing for a lot of my clients because I love content, I love writing. Obviously, you can tell I like the writing aspect more than the numbers aspect. So content marketing is another really key thing you can hire a marketer for. You can also hire them to do actual writing based on SEO. SEO is another big thing in marketing right now. There's organic SEO and there's paid advertising. If that's what you're looking for, look for a marketer that has those specialties. I do not have those specialties, and I tell people up front, I am much more on the organic side. I'm on the community building side. So if you want real people and real communities to build your brand or build your company around, I'm the person to hire. If you're looking for somebody that's really, really good at that paid advertising and that SEO, you want to look for those keywords when you're searching for your marketing specialist or marketing consultant. Those are just a few things that a marketer does on a day-to-day basis. Another thing a marketing consultant can do for you is keep you accountable. So often we get tied up in all the tactics and what we should be doing, and we just take a shotgun approach, and we aren't accountable to anyone for what is working and what is not working. Having a marketer on your team is a lifesaver for a lot of brands because they can run ideas by that marketer asking, hey, do you think this is a good idea? Should we do this? Is this a waste of our money? Is this a tactic that would actually work for our brands? Maybe it worked for a personal brand, but it's not going to work for yours because you're a lifestyle brand or you're a health and wellness consultant and you're trying to reach a completely different demographic. So run that by your marketer. It's just great to have that feedback and somebody to hold you accountable to your goals. This is when you should not hire a marketer. If you already have the marketing savvy and you already have the time to do it all, then you probably don't need a marketer on your team. You already know what you should be doing. You have the time to do it, and you don't need that accountability. Those would be the 3 reasons why you shouldn't hire a marketer. Other than that, if you are serious about your business, and I always ask my clients this, if you need to be so dedicated to your business that you are willing to put in the work, put in the effort, because the marketer cannot do everything, and that is something to keep in mind. Your marketer is there to help you get to those goals, but the marketer cannot do every single piece of hands-on work. That marketer is most likely going to project manage you and help you get those tasks done, which is really, really important. It's also important to look for project management experience in your marketer or ensure that they have very, very good task organization techniques. So if they're into getting things done and productivity, you're likely on the right track. Those were a few of my tips today for hiring a marketer, what a marketer actually does. What's a day in the life of a marketer? I'm going to touch on that in one of my next videos, so stay tuned this month. We're talking about everything marketing. We're going to bust some marketing myths, and we are going to be launching some marketing programs. Yes, that's my selly sell part of this. So go check out the Mindy Zone. It's mindizone.com/marketing, and you can see everything that we offer in the Mindy Zone, what we specialize in or what we don't. And check out my team page. I'm growing my team right now. So if you know somebody that wants to intern or is an entry-level employee and wants to get into marketing, shoot me an email, mindy@mindyzone.com. I can't wait to see you next week in the Mindy Zone. Have a great one. Go rock your week.